Hello soul family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, how does your person see you? How do they see you? You can find a little bit of what they think about you as a person. That is what I'm mostly focusing on. I will be having messages from this person and charms at the end, so make sure you stay through the whole reading. If you like this kind of video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really shows your appreciation. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and you just hit the button subscribe, and then you can be notified when I go live and I do live paid readings or even free readings, or whenever I post. I post a lot of different things, so go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see in the video description all the information on how to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We have the blue Numite with Dolphin Spirit, the Tree of Life Obsidian. We have Ant Spirit here, and we have the Shungite, the Circle Shungite Whale Spirit. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out how your person sees you. All right, and so here we are with option number 1 with the Dolphin Spirit and the blue Numite Crystal. And this is going to be your reading. Let's go ahead and find out how your person sees you. All right, and so here we are with option number 1. Let's go ahead and go over what cards we have here with the Dolphin Spirit and the Numite. We have Knight, Communicator, Maiden. That is 53-17-60. We have Veneration reversed, Curiosity, or actually not Curiosity, was what I'm getting at, Eventuality. And then we have Comparison. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Six of Cups. So like, that is, we have Sagittarius energy, air sign energy. And let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Scorpio energy with the Six of Cups. So I am going to do charms and stuff after. So, by the way, this doesn't, just because it's not your, doesn't mean it's not your reading if your signs don't come up or something. Okay. It's just like further confirmation. All right. So I hope you're ready. So this is going to be a little bit of a trigger warning. Okay. So, because this person is not seeing you like perfectly in a positive light. So this person is seeing you as somebody who is a rebel, someone who is villainous, pretends to be nice. This is like not nice things. Okay, this person thinks you're very, very disrespectful and rude. But also they see you as someone who's very lucky. Someone who gets away with a lot of things. This person sees you as somebody who's really good at networking, someone who is very friendly and a good listener, but you do it in order to, and some of you could even be influencers, but some of you could be very popular online. For a lot of you that are watching this, there is something to do with like being able to influence other people. And but also they see you as somebody who's very unpredictable and impulsive. Okay, but you make good like friends, connections online, something like that, if you're not an influencer. So your person sees you as somebody who is kind of like pretends to be very innocent, very kind, but they think they're seeing you as somebody who is, that you create conflict in order to feel needed. Again, you act like you're innocent, but you're not. You're also somebody who's capable of making quick decisions. So they see you as very smart, but pretending like you're not, basically. So they consider you as somebody who plays dumb, basically. So like, hopefully the other piles are not like like this. I don't know who you're asking about. I'm kind of curious about in the comments. Please let me know. But yeah, that's what's coming through. Let's go ahead and get some messages and see what they want to say. If this is not a love reading, the messages may not all resonate. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's go ahead and get your messages. I will be shuffling off screen. Please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have, I'm sorry. That's interesting. You make me want to do bad things. So they definitely could see you as somebody who is not a positive influence on them. You do affect this person very, like, in a toxic way. We have, I'm very jealous person. So you make them really jealous. And have I lost everything? So maybe this could be like some kind of ex or something, I guess. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Now is not the time to do bad things, maybe? Oh my. And you make my heart full, though. So they definitely, like, have positive feelings towards you and let me hold you. So very interesting energies. So bottom of the deck we have is wrongful advice, sex with you, and be more selfish. Oof. All right, so let's get another deck. All right, so getting another deck, please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? The first deck was the Hermit Tarot. I'm using the Hidden Truth. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I am recovering. I hid who I really am from you. Now, some of you, just to say this, if these negative things are not who you are, but you think that is their behavior, they could be projecting like who they actually are into you. Okay, just to keep that in mind. I wonder if you are happy without me. And if anything, if that is how they're projecting, that's what they're projecting, that's who they actually are. So you could learn something that way too. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I can't get enough of you. I'm not available. So maybe this person could be with another person. I still have feelings for you. And I know you don't feel the same. So they don't think that you feel the way, like, I feel like it's more positive. Like, this person seems really into you. So you and I were too young on the bottom. My life is not as together as it seems, and I love you unconditionally, even though they see you in these negative ways. I don't think, I personally believe that for a lot of you, this person's projecting who they are onto you. And like, say you are having a situation where you're having a difficult time, they pretend like they think that they're faking it. Maybe it's because it's something that they do. All right, so let's go ahead and get some charms and everything here. All right, so charms, let's see what we get. And let me move this back a little bit here. All right, please tell me, zodiac and letters are most associated with option. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that, but we'll put it in there. Letters and zodiacs are most associated with option number 1. All right. So we have the letter U, R, A. What are you trying to say? You are a what? This person. Z, H, O, V, F, R again, Z, and not Z, it's N, I can't read. Sorry about that. G, B, L, and a little bit of hair. All right, then we have Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio again, Leo, and then we have Gemini, Scorpio again, heavy on the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So there are your charms. You can go ahead and spell out words. Maybe the initials are there, or your sun signs. Either way, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of video, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I post very regularly, and I have done for years. So, and I also do live paid readings if you're into that. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, so thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, and so here we are with option number 2 with the ant spirit and the obsidian tree of life. You can go ahead and this is going to be your reading number 1 also. Sorry, I was just got distracted there for a second. So this is going to be your reading. Let's go ahead and find out how your person sees you. Hopefully this one's better than the last one. The last one was like weird. I wasn't expecting that, but you never know when you're doing these pick-a-cards. So let's figure it out. Some of you, there could be a trigger warning, so make sure to keep that in mind. All right, and so here we are with option number 2, and this is going to be your cards. Let's go ahead and find out how your person sees you. We are going to go over the cards really quick. So we have Devouring Mother. That is number 26, 73, Outcast, Tomboy, 91. We have Adhesiveness in the reverse, Savity or Savity. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. We have Firmness. Then we have the Knight of Cups reverse. That is generally Aquarius, Pisces energy, Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries energy, and the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So that isn't the only signs that are going to be associated with this reading. I will be having charms and messages and all that at the end, so make sure you stay for that. So this is a very interesting. This readings have really come out really interesting. This one is not as negative as the first pile. So we have Devouring Mother. So this person sees you as somebody who is an amazing mother. Someone who is very fiercely protective of your children. If you don't have children, they see you in this very nurturing energy. Okay. I'm getting this really strong attachment energy. So if anything, if you don't have children, they see you as someone who's very attached to like your children or your family. And that can be like siblings that are maybe even younger, or cousins, other family members. If you don't have any family members, which isn't impossible, I don't have many family either, but then they just see you as somebody who's very nurturing, someone who's very protective. They do feel like that you have some kind of hidden feelings of anger and resentment. It may not be towards them, but it could be over certain people in society in general. They do feel like you have like some kind of abandonment issues, but also I am getting a very strong like territorial energy as well. Also, there's like, they see you as somebody who's very, like masculine, someone who's very strong in a way. Someone who is like, you would be in more of a masculine energy. So you could be somebody who takes charge, someone who is very firm, someone who has a lot of strength and fortitude, and someone who deals with things or balances things in your life very easily. Like you have with the Two of Pentacles, this person sees you as being able to juggle a lot of things at one time without dropping anything. They see you as somebody who's very confident, someone who's very courageous. You're very fierce. You have very fierce energy. And you're somebody who takes charge in situations. You're not somebody to play with. But also you could be somebody who could be jealous, like a jealous type of person. And someone who will break a heart. Like if somebody is playing with you, I don't know, you will cut people off there that you don't play with them. With the Ant Spirit, I see this person kind of wants to work together, build something together possibly with you. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages they have. Let me know how this resonates in the comments. I'm really curious. All right, so I am going to be shuffling these off camera here. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? If this is not a romantic reading, then some of these may not resonate. So just leave those for someone else. Also, if there's some things that you feel like this person is themselves, they could be projecting this energy onto you. So just something to think about when it comes to these readings. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so first we have, I'm sorry, which is interesting that came out first for the last one. And I did shuffle these, so I don't know. You are right. They're just sorry for another reason. You're right. I have a feeling that they feel like you're always right. You're a person who's always right. I'm too afraid to talk. So there's an energy of intimidation coming from that. And I dream about you a lot. Maybe even too much. I'm hearing like they dream about a future together with you as well. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have, I want to get you drunk. Maybe they're trying to lower your inhibitions. I could be your hero, baby. So that's kind of interesting. I like that energy because they're seeing you as somebody who's taking on a lot of a masculine role. And so they're wanting to, I feel like, help. We have weight. So they could be somebody who would want to help reduce your load. And let me have you. Wow. I love this. Let's see what the bottom of the deck energy says. You're wrong. Do you think about me too? And strength, ego. I feel like this person has some kind of fear. With the you're wrong, this could have something to do with this situation here. So however that means for you, whatever that means for you. So let's go ahead and get some other cards. All right, please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so I have too much to lose. I want to start over. I know I messed everything up. And I daydream about life with you. Yeah, there's like that energy is still there. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? So, you didn't see my tears. Okay. I want you so badly. Oof. I watch your social media. And I still have, I'm hearing I still have hope for you. I heard that. So just take that as it resonates. That's what sometimes when I'm reading these, I get intrusive like messages. I still have feelings for you. And maybe that isn't for everybody, but that's what I hear. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. You and I were too young. That was on the bottom of the other one. And I don't share this. We don't share the same value. And my life is not as together as it seems. So let's go ahead and get some charms. All right, let's go ahead and get some charms. Mix them up a little bit. Please tell me what letters and zodiacs are most associated with option number 2, please. What letters and zodiacs are most associated with option number 2? Let's see what we got. We have the letter H, the letter S, U, and if these, oh, I even got Sue there. E, K, L, E, F, I again, Q, S, V, M, and P. And then the zodiacs we have is Gemini, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Taurus again, Aquarius, Leo again, and Libra again. Is that everybody? Yep, that's all we have. All right, so here is your charms. Let me know how it resonates in the comments down below. I'm really curious. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel, it helps out my videos, and you can be notified whenever I post so you don't miss out on any videos. I do post very regularly. All right, so thank you very much for coming and watching the video, and I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, and so here we are with option number 3 with the Whale Spirit and the Shungite. And let's go ahead and find out how your person sees you. All right, and so here we are the cards for option number 3. How does your person see you? So let's go ahead and go over the cards really quickly. We have Builder, number 11, Loner, number 55. So there's synchronicity numbers. Achiever, number 2. Then we have Ambition. That's interesting because that's number 12. And then we have Individuality, 24 and 19, reverse. Benevolence, reversed. We have the 5 of Wands, reversed. We have the Lovers, reversed. This is Leo energy, Gemini energy with the Lovers, reversed. And the Chariot is Cancer energy. Let's go ahead and go over how your person sees you. So your person sees you as somebody who's like a visionary. By the way, your person sees you as a bad bitch if you are a female. I don't know, you could be a male too. Your person sees you as a baddie, someone who is like a boss bitch. Let's say that. Okay, you're somebody who is probably an entrepreneur, somebody who works really hard. They see you as somebody who's a visionary. You have pay attention to detail. You're very independent. You're very logical. Your person sees you as very smart, very active and attentive, you know, and someone who is capable of solving a lot of problems. You're very ambitious, and I don't know, you're somebody who is like you're somebody who, it's like a teamwork. You know, let's see, trust the great mystery, the whale spirit. And the whale is about a song. This person sees you as somebody who is willing to compromise. It's just I'm seeing you kind of being flexible and working together with others. But they also see you as somebody who isn't afraid to spend time alone. Someone who spends a lot of time alone. It says secretly hopes everyone will go away. That might be for some of you. But also secretly wishes to be drawn out by somebody. That's really jumping out at me. They see you again as someone who is very, you know, and we have individuality. You're not like other people. You're very observative. Yeah, this the lovers and the reavers are talking about like separation. So you're feeling like there's definitely like a separation. Like maybe you feel separated from other people, or they see you as separated from other people. And then we have, okay, so it does say like choosing outside gratification and being full of themselves. I'm not picking up that energy. I am picking up the cutthroat energy. You use your achievements to demonstrate your worth potentially for some people. Now, the benevolence card actually felt more upright. So I feel like a lot of people, they see you as somebody who is a good person, somebody who likes to help others and things like that. But we have selfishness too. So I feel like there's like a balance that you have between those things. So you can place boundaries and you can, like with the selfishness, I feel like that feels like placing boundaries. And then I was feeling the benevolence in the upright as well, like when I pulled it, and it's really interesting. So I feel like that you have a good balance between like, you know, placing boundaries and also helping others. So not giving to the point to where you have nothing else to give and that you have nothing for yourself, that kind of thing. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we have Chariot. You're someone who's very determined, someone who has a lot of willpower. You're someone who is in like a lot of control, and you're somebody who has a lot of like powerful, strong forward movement, very balanced. So they see you as very balanced, someone who's very determined, and you're definitely not, I'm hearing a go-getter, and you're not somebody to really mess with, really is what I'm hearing. So that's very interesting energy. Let's go ahead and see what messages they have for you. And if this is not a romantic reading, then just anything that's romantic that comes out, just disregard it and save it for somebody else's general reading. All right, please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have I'm ready. So they want to take a leap of faith. That is the Fool, Aquarius energy too. I'm too afraid to talk though. Come on, guys. Why are you? I don't know. You're very intimidating probably for them. And then my life started when I met you. I heard the day I met you. And I would do anything for you. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? The Ace of Swords. So this is like an epiphany, clarity, truth, that kind of thing. Maybe a realization of some kind of truth. Strength, ego. That's Leo energy. I worry about us a lot. And love me. Let's see what the bottom says. The bottom of the deck says, do you even care? Do you see me that way? And think before you act. Ooh, right, so let's go ahead and get another deck. All right, please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have, I remember every day, every detail of that day. I've heard also, I remember you every day. So I feel like they think about you every day. I want you back. I daydream about a life with you. And I want to be more than friends. So some of you could have been in the friend zone with this person previously. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, we have, I don't know how to feel. They do know how to feel. They have a lot of feelings for you. They want to take action, but they're holding themselves back. You are the best thing in my life, or you are the best thing in their life. And we need to let each other go. That may not be present energy. That could have been something that happened in the past when they wanted to get you back. So something, there's like an energy of disconnect here. And will you ever make things right? And some of them, that could be their energy trying to make things right. And then we have on the bottom, do you know how hard it was to let you go? Or you don't know how hard? I heard, do you know? I don't know what you want. And I trusted you. I hear they do still trust you. So let's go ahead and get some charms. All right, so let's go ahead and get some charms. Please tell me what letters and zodiacs most associate with option number 3. What letters and zodiacs most associate with option number 3? And more zodiac charms. What letters and zodiacs most associate with option number 3? All right. So let's see what we have here. So we have the letter R, D, U, Q. Oops. I did hear rude and duo. I don't know. Maybe they were rude. K, W, R, I, C, M, A, V, X, P, Y, Z, letter H, and O. We also have Leo, Pisces. We have Sagittarius, Pisces again, Leo again, Leo again. We have Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. All right, so here is your charms. Maybe it spells something out. Let me know if it spells anything out for you in the comments down below. So hopefully this reading was informative and helpful. If you like this kind of video, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I post very often, and I do live paid readings as well. And if you would like to have a personal reading, a private reading, in the video description below is where you'll find that, and my social media. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and thank you so much for coming and watching my video. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed day.